Gang, you will see his sides. He always sets up his sides to soak in pressure.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't try to give a lot away. He's not that kind of a coach that goes out and say, you know what, let's go out and attack and get goals. No, he's not that kind of coach. He likes to soak in the pressure and try and hit you on the break. But apparently, it's not really working for him right now because his players, his front men, are not finishing. Because that's just what they play very good compact football, but they just need to learn to start taking their chances when they get it. Although I hope they don't do it against Nigeria. Let them keep trying to struggle until after both games in the qualifiers.
Oh, really? They're out of the Confederations Cup. The next one they're playing is what?
That's
what
I'm saying.
I
hope they keep
struggling.
struggling.
So they should find it. Okay.
We don't need to find their. But for me, the winners in this Confederations Cup, whatever happens,
Yeah.
the Germans.
Okay.
The
They're
Germans
good.
are the winners. Whatever happens,
They're
good.
because this is their second team, whether you like it or not. This is their from the goalkeeper. You know, of course, we know it's Manuel Neuer. In central defense, we know it will be Matt Hummels. You know, come on, Toni Kroos, Mesut Ozil.
Let's really react to this result. Weekend matches. If there's anything that comes to you as a surprise, looking at all of this.
Well, the surprise here will be Australia getting a point from Chile. And actually, they almost at the point they felt they were going to hold on and get that victory. So Australia getting something over Chile was good. And then with yesterday's games, we saw Mexico. Rather, Saturday, Mexico beating Russia by 2-1. I didn't see that one coming. I actually thought the Russians, with the home support, with the fervor, with everything happening, more than Russia, they want to come out and do something.
Really?
But the Mexicans are not the team you want to meet when you need something like that, because they will just come and play, and you expect them to give you 100%, and that was what they gave. The Russians couldn't move into the next gear, step up to beat the Mexicans.
Chile struggled against Australia. Was it because they felt they had it in the bag?
Yes, I think.
Or the Australians put a lot.
I think it had to do with both scenarios, because I think the Chileans actually felt this would be sort of their easiest game in the group after they had taken on the other teams. They felt, especially Cameroon and Germany, they felt Australia, okay, we'll get something from there. So maybe they underrated them a little bit. And
let's get ahead of ourselves with the semi-final fixtures.
This one is tough to call.
Okay.
Because we know, I would have loved to see a Portugal-Chile final.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
I'd love to see a Portugal-Chile final, but right now, that particular game, I can't call it. I'll be leaning slightly towards the Portuguese, and then for Germany, Mexico, just the ruthless efficiency of the Germans will make you give them an edge. But the Mexicans, you can never count them out. They are very, very, especially that midfield where you have Cuadrado and the rest of them. So they are very, very robust in that part of the pitch. So it's going to be, we're going to have two very interesting semi-final matches to see. So
let me crave Cecilia's indulgence and ask you this: VAR again. So after seeing the matches over the weekend. Has your opinion changed?
No, it hasn't changed. The only thing, last time we talked about it, I said it's just early stages. It will get fine-tuned as it goes on. So I think at a point they will have to come they'll have to have a sort of settlement where it has to come to an arrangement where maybe there will be new rules for VAR, where maybe a team might have 2 challenges or 3 challenges.
Not just call
in
everything.
90 minutes. Then the referee can also call at his own discretion. So I think, like I said, this is the first major FIFA tournament that it is happening. Talking about the main national teams here. So I think of course it will always have its ups and downs, but it will keep getting fine-tuned until we'll get something that works.
Because I was listening to the Cameroonian coach. I don't know if we can get the track up, but if we can, I'll just say what he said was about the fact that he said he was even confused, when the referee was he dished out a first card, a red card, then he brought out another one, and he brought out a yellow, then gave it to another player. He was like, what's happening here?
But
so at the end of the day, he wasn't even too sure what was actually going on. You know what? Maybe we'll listen to him, what he had to say after that game against Germany.
Also me. I didn't know what happened there. First of all, I saw a red card, then it was a yellow card, then he came to the jury next to the pitch, then he went again to the player, then he went again a red card for another player. So don't ask me what really happens. For me, it's It's only something. It's also something that I didn't understand, and I don't understand it for the moment either. So I have to see again what happens on television, and maybe then I can answer your question. But I think this is something for the referee himself.
All right, that's talking about Hugo Broos. You know, he was a bit confused there.
I know people would love to hear what you said offset, that even if we take 4 or 5 minutes, I don't know why I'm the only one thinking like this, that even if we take 4 or 5 minutes out of a game, it doesn't matter as long as we get it right. I don't know if you believe that too.
Yesterday's game was a very clear example, because if we've seen it happen in football, not once, not twice, where a case of mistaken identity, where the wrong player is being sent off and everything. Yes. So at least yesterday, that the VAR,
in spite of the melodrama,
leave the drama and everything, it will happen. Like we said, we just have to fine tune it and get to a level where, okay, this is what we do. Like we're talking NFL. Every touchdown is reviewed.
Yes.
Then
make it fast. I think that's a good point.
Aside that, then each team has a certain number of challenges. That's what they call it. So you know.
So you don't challenge every decision.
Yes, you don't challenge every decision. No, even in tennis with the Hawkeye, you have a certain number of challenges per set. You know, so it's not something like we'll get used to it. I know a lot of people are not happy because they'll say it kills the flow. Maybe it removes the humanity. Yeah, sort of, because the
insult on referee also will be reduced, because when he's not too sure of the call, all he needs to do, he's got an assistant that will definitely assist him. So whatever decision he's going to make, those coaches who know how to, like, referees are biased and all that, they'll stop talking, because now you had someone and people right behind the scene who's going to review everything and give you the correct result.
And at the end of the day, we should also always remember that the final decision still lies with the referee.
Yes.
Because they can consult the VAR and look at it and say, I still think...
if you try that, you're going to be finished.
I still think what I did is correct.
Well, we have to continue with this. Now, there's another issue about the laws, the laws that the interpretation of the law based on what the referee knows and what is input into the VAR. And that's what could lead to the issue where the referee will say, well, VAR, you've shown me this, I think I'm still right.
Yes, we still saw it over the weekend. I think, was it the Russian game?
Yes.
The
guy that died.
Where he felt it was a penalty. I think in the first half.
The referee said it wasn't a penalty without even blinking.
Blinking, yes.
And he had to go back.
And he went back and he saw it was right.
And he saw it and he was like, yeah, I think I made the right decision. So I think at the end of the day, it's still good because it's still the referee's discretion to decide what he wants to do. So it doesn't mean that automatically I look at the video and I'm like, oh, okay, I changed my decision. No. It will help me make a better decision, you know, to either stand on what I just made or just say, okay, I think I made a mistake and I'll give a different call.
I'll let it rest.
I'll let it rest. You let it rest, right? Because we are for VAR, right?
Yes, we are.
Let's talk boxing now.